If you saw the recent video where somebody threatened me, then you will know that I am supposed to forget the name of the person who was not identified in the threat. So I will definitely forget about Simon Parks, and I will not be mentioning Simon Parks or the video I did on him anymore in this video, other than just to note that I will not be mentioning him anymore. And in case you're wondering about what is that video that you are also supposed to forget about, I'll link it in the YouTube description so that you can promptly forget about it. And so anyway, for the rest of this video, I will not mention Simon Parks, other than the additional 2 times that I'll do at the very end of this video. But other than that, I have completely forgotten Simon Parks's name. Today, I am covering a guy that goes by the name of Black-Pilled Ham. Now, you may be thinking, that sounds good. I wonder if it's Tasty Ham. No, it's ham radio. He likes to make a big deal that he has a ham radio license in 3 countries, no less. So therefore, by stating that, you are supposed to believe that he is very, very expert. And you may have now just received a hint about the topic of his very, very expertise. This guy, Black-Pilled Ham, he likes to get confused about Bluetooth MAC address broadcasts. So he goes to busy areas, children's schools, and then scans the Bluetooth broadcasts and announcements and collects them on Bluetooth scanners, and then he tries to figure out what magic stuff is happening in it. So here, watch this little video of him doing this in his car.
Okay, I'm up here at my wife's school. I gotta pick her up because her car's still getting fixed. So here's the parking lot. I'm at the back parking lot. There's nothing around me. Y'all can see there's some cars right here beside the place. There's a street right there. So I'm on my scanner. You can hear a car. And you can hear cars drive by. So, like, there's a car driving by right there. Alright, so I'm going to turn my scanner on. Let's turn it on. Boom. So I took the BLE scan. And I started running it through all these online code breaker tools. And anyway, so after about, I don't know, an hour of going through it a variety of ways.
That's right, you heard that correctly. He did spend an entire hour on code breaking the Bluetooth MAC addresses. Such dedication.
I went ahead and just I took the list of MAC addresses, the scan, and I just copied all the because my original question was what's up with all the manufacturers that go back to nothing, but that's got to be information. It's information of some sort, maybe not manufacturer information, but it's got to be, or it would have just not shown up as anything. I mean, they can obviously make this show up, so. I know you're thinking, Jeff, you're still helping these. Well, not really. I mean, I'm doing this just for my own morbid curiosity.
Now, you may be getting the impression that this guy sounds a little bit like the non-flat earth version of Cece from Westchester County. At least that's what I'm getting.
All right, honey, come on.
The sun was standing.
Why don't you stop this bullshit?
Idiot.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk.
Stick with me. I'm going somewhere with this. You'll like this. I'm pretty sure I like this. So I just took the manufacturer numbers and I put each manufacturer number on its own line. Just 5 of them.
Did he say 5? Oh, there's 1, 2, there's 4. There's only 4 of them. Well, I'm sure he'll correct himself in the next time he says that.
I mean, there's thousands of them but I just took the first 5.
4.
Put them in there and converted those numbers to letters. And you'll see down at the bottom left the letters that converts to. And I was looking through that little list of letters and I was like, Wow. Just the first 5 lines
Just 4.
converted to letters, and what are the odds?
What are the odds?
Because I was recognizing periodic table signs. So I started going back and forth between the periodic table and those 5 lines.
There's only 4.
And what are the odds that each letter, consisting of a capital letter and a lowercase, let me go back to the list. This is going to be really strange here. Down at the bottom of the list, you got BE. Let me separate them. B, E, R, B, H, L, I, N, L, I, P, T, B, E, H, L, I, B, E. So what is BE?
Beryllium.
Beryllium. What is BR? BR.
Bromine. It's up there. Bromine.
Bromina.
Not bromina, bromine. Oh, jeez.
BE again. What is H? It's hydrogen, isn't it?
Yes, it's hydrogen. Top left. Top left.
Just a plain H.
Yeah, just plain H. Just go top left right there. It's off the screen here, but you can see it.
I'm skipping right over. Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, hydrogen. I was right.
Good job.
Left corner. Hydrogen.
Okay, yep,
Yeah.
got it.
Li.
Lithium. It's number 3.
What is Li?
It's left side. Top, just under hydrogen. You were just there. Good, just up, left,
I
up.
know somebody's out there going
Top
"Dumb
left.
shit, It's right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's right there. Lithium. Lithium.
good. Whew. Good job.
PT.
Platinum.
What is PT?
It's platinum. If you ever played D&D, you'd know it's platinum. It's down, center.
Platinum.
Good. Yeah, next to gold. Good. That was tough.
And BE.
Beryllium. You did that before.
Beryllium.
Yeah, good.
What are the odds that the text string off of 5 lines,
4 lines.
not at random, just the first 5 lines,
5 is right out.
and when you look at the letters and break them out between capital and lowercase and break them apart, that each one of those is actually a symbol on the periodic chart.
Yeah, what are the odds?
It's not like there's that many combinations.
Exactly. What are the odds?
What are the fucking odds?
Yeah. What are they?
I would say pull that list back up. I'll post the numbers to letters website address, and then you can start breaking this shit out on your own. Wouldn't it be crazy if it was that fucking simple?
Wait, if what was that simple? You didn't explain that. Well, I know what he's talking about. I'll get to that in a minute.
That'd be pretty fucking crazy. But, I've said crazier things. So, panned out for me on the first one. That really is crazy. On the first 5, what are the odds that I'm going to get the letters exactly off the periodic table like that? What are the odds?
What are the odds indeed? Well, you may be curious what he thinks he's onto. That little chuckle at the end. He's so certain that he's onto something. Well, what he's done, he's gone to busy intersections and busy locations where people are driving by and scanned for MAC address announcements from Bluetooth devices. Now, if you don't know what a MAC address is, it stands for Media Access Control. It's traditionally, it was a unique identifier for each network device. So back in the day, you'd buy a PCI card, put it into your Windows 3.1.1 computer, or well, that was probably an ISA card. And that device, the card, had been set at the manufacturer with a unique identifier just for that card. And then it would get on the network, and it would use that in routing and switching to be able to communicate with the other devices. Now, those same things exist today for wireless devices as well. So Bluetooth has a MAC address method, and the MAC addresses are not as unique in the same way they used to be. They're used a bit differently nowadays, but that doesn't matter, because he imagines, here's where the disconnect happens. He imagines that people are emitting these because he imagines that a very small, clear fluid injected into people's arms in the form of medicine for a disease are now somehow turning into Bluetooth MAC addresses, Bluetooth communication devices. That's right. He thinks that people are emitting these. How does he think the physics of this happens? Of course, he doesn't know nearly enough about physics, or he would instantly realize that you couldn't have an antenna to do that. It wouldn't be strong enough. You couldn't have, you couldn't power any device. It would be way too big. You would see it. It would so many failures with that. I won't get into that now. Maybe I'll cover that stuff in a different video. But he thinks that these are being broadcast by people. Now, what else could possibly at a busy intersection be broadcasting Bluetooth MAC addresses other than people? Well, he thinks only people are the things that could be broadcasting Bluetooth MAC addresses. Never mind, there could never be anything else that might possibly broadcast MAC addresses. You know, there's nothing at all anywhere else that could possibly do anything like that in his tiny little mind. That's not possible. But then he takes these four, not five, these four MAC addresses, and he put them into that little translator thing there. And he's like, oh, whoa, what are the odds?
What are the odds?
Well, the odds turnout are 100%. Now, I have been accused lately, not accused, but I've been told lately that I should not assume that people are stupid and give them the benefit of the doubt. So I'm going to do that for Black Pill Ham. I'm not going to assume that he's stupid. I will assume that he completely understands everything about what he did there. You see, he went to that website. I found the very same website. He typed in those four MAC addresses. I typed in the same four MAC addresses, and I hit translate. Well, it's automatic. And I did not get the result he got. Look at that. What I did get was this random set of things that didn't match at all what he got. Until I scrolled down and changed it to periodic table elements selector. And then I got exactly the same as him. So what are the odds that when you take a bunch of random numbers or non-random numbers, doesn't matter, and put them into a converter and require that it only matches periodic table numbers? And in fact, you can look in there and you can see there's a 4 beryllium, there's a 1 hydrogen, there's platinum. What are the odds? The odds are 100%. So now, since I'm assuming that he's not stupid, what is it that could have happened that he left that particular pop-up thing off the bottom of the screen when he showed it? What possibly could be the thing that caused him to do that? To not show the viewer that he had intentionally changed the selector there to be just choosing periodic table elements. What could it be that this person, who I am assuming is not stupid? I'm concluding now that he's a liar. But there's a few other things, I suppose. And I found out that you can use this very thing to send coded messages to each other in number form. So I will say that it could be that he is this, or maybe this. You know, you let me know if you think those are correct in the comments. But Black Pill Ham, thank you very much for sharing with your incredible wit and non-stupidness in this video. He has several more, and I will look forward, I hope you do too, to exploring some of the other things that he is covering in his wild, absolutely outrageous imagination. I almost neglected to mention that we're supposed to forget about Simon Parkes. So I will leave a link in the description to the Simon Parkes video that we are all supposed to forget about. Thanks.